Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel one more time. I've been ghosting y'all, but yeah, lack of motivation, lack of inspiration as well, and a lot going on the outside. So yes, I'm back for a new video just to discuss a story time. I wouldn't say story time, but more experience time. From January to March, I've been redeployed in a COVID ward, and I've been in a different team, which is a physiotherapy renal team. Just a little background quickly. I work in MSK since August. I've been in an MSK outpatient department, and because of the increase in COVID admissions, I've been asked to join this team, the renal team. So it was a shock. It was a bit frustrating because I had no experience in the ward. I never wanted to work in a ward. So it was just like I was very negative at the beginning, and I just wanted to be there. Little did I know that it would be such a good experience for me. I've been in places where COVID was there. Like, people were literally coughing in my face, and I was scared. I was just like, I'm going there. I never been asked. I never said yes. They just put me there. So at first I was just like, no, I don't want to be there. I was just not motivated. And it was actually the best experience I ever had in the NHS, really. One, because the team I was with was amazing. And I'm going to say that again, work is work. You can be in a place where you love what you do, but if your team is rubbish, let me tell you, your mood's going to be affected, your performance is going to be affected, and so many other things. So I've been blessed to be in a very good team. They were just welcoming, friendly, and stuff. So basically, what I'm going to talk about is really the department I worked for. So it was the renal department. I have a little presentation here, so I'm going to look at my laptop once in a while because I'm not an expert in that field, even though I've been doing 3 months. So we're going to really talk about what is renal. Everything related to the kidney, really. That's what it is. So we had a lot of condition related to that, and kidney failure, chronic renal disease, and all of that stuff. So I was very unaware of that world. When I did my education, it was really about bones, muscles, tendons, nerves, but nothing about organs. So I was very uncomfortable because I didn't know what I was doing, and it was a bit frustrating because I know how I am, and I want to be in places where I handle what I'm doing. I am confident in what I'm doing, and that experience made me understand that, girl, you need to relearn a lot of things. And yeah, at the beginning it was very weird, but then being able to work with people in that field, being able to be with them and to learn from them made me more confident and more knowledgeable on that particular department. So yeah, it was good. So first thing first, what is the kidney? So the kidney is an organ that is removing the waste products, primarily from the urea and the creatinine, minerals and excess fluid from the blood. So it's just extracting that most of the time. The kidney maintain a stable balance of salt, ions, and water in the body. It metabolizes vitamin D, which promotes calcium absorption, and maintains serum calcium and phosphate concentration to ensure adequate bone mineralization, so bone hydration, I would say, and making sure that they have the right nutrient coming in. It works also as a secretion of hormones, which is secreted in primarily the EPO, which is the erythropoietin, which is secreted in response to low oxygen content in the blood and acts to stimulate the production of red blood cells, as well as renin, which is an enzyme that controls blood pressure. Something you need to know is that people with diabetes and high blood pressure, hypertension, are more likely to develop this kind of disease, because first of all, diabetes on its own, is a factor for a lot of different conditions. But if you add up diabetes and hypertension, it can make you more prone to develop kidney disease. So then renal, like we said, is the common word to talk about kidney conditions. So you have three types, which is acute renal failure. It occurs when the kidney suddenly, so think about it, acute, sudden. Acute happen now. Chronic happen over time. We will come to it. So, okay, so acute renal failure occurs when the kidney suddenly become unable to filter waste products from your blood, causing dangerous level of waste product to accumulate, so it will reduce the flowing of all of that, and a buildup makes your kidney really have a failure, if it's the right words. The second one is chronic renal failure, which is progressive, like I said, progressive loss in kidney function over a period of months or years. It's like the internal structures, such as the nephrons, are slowly damaged. Chronic kidney disease is identified by a blood test for creatinine. Yeah, I'm reading, by the way, because I'm not fully confident in that field, so I have to make sure I'm not saying bullshit to you. So yeah, the end stage renal failure is when the kidney function drops below 10% of their normal capacity. So yeah, that's when you actually have to be on dialysis a lot of times, and that you are more likely to need a kidney transplant. The treatment option for kidney disease, kidney conditions are dialysis, kidney transplant, or conservative treatment, such as like non-invasive interventions. So first of all, what is dialysis? Dialysis is a procedure that removes waste product and excess fluid from the blood when the kidneys don't work properly. So we discuss the treatment of kidney disease. So we know I wanted to go back to kidney transplant. So kidney transplant is literally when you are in need of a new kidney. So some people have a death, like they use the kidney of someone that is dead. So if someone passed away and they've been registered as an organ donor, you can have someone else's someone else's kidney. So it can help you, be better. Like that's literally a treatment. You have either a kidney transplant from someone that is dead or someone that is alive. So that's when you need to make sure that you are compatible. Let's say I have this disease, God forbid, and then I will need a transplant ASAP. So if a member of my family is compatible with me, they will be able to do the surgery so they can take away their kidney and place it in mine. So there is a higher chance of success when you take it from someone that is alive, because the one that is dead, it's good, but it's not the best. So yeah, sometimes you can reject it, and that is when you just go back to case zero, and then you have to go to that dialysis again and again. But that is very challenging, and all the patients I've seen that been all of that, I just respect them so much, because it's not easy. So the side effects that you can have when you are doing dialysis are hypotension, muscle cramping, nausea and vomiting, dry and itchy skin. Social life tends to reduce, because if you spend 3 months in the hospital, especially now, people are not really able to see their family because their visits are not accepted anymore. That can really drop your social life. Most of the patients I've seen were just sleeping all day. If they didn't have like a phone to interact or call people, they were just sleeping every day. So yeah, increase in fatigue. You're more likely to have infections, and yeah, it just really works bad on your mood, I would say. And then now, as physiotherapists, how can we actually come through and help? So because when you're in hospital, you are more likely to stay in bed, more likely to have a sedentary lifestyle. You won't use your limb as much. You will have less time walking. So at the end of the day, your muscle mass will reduce suddenly and heavily. So as a physiotherapist or a sport therapist, a physio assistant working in this field, we really need to engage them to walk more, to do exercise more, and to just find a way to make them move. Okay, so most of the time it's either bed exercise when the patient is really really tired and weak, or share exercises, or yeah, standing exercise. Some of them are very, very good. Even though they're going through all of this, they're really able to stand up and do a lot of things. So I was having fun with these ones a bit more because I like to challenge people. So when I go back to bed exercises, when you do like any single leg raise on the bed, try to do like some shoulder flexion. What I like to do is like the punching in the air. I was able to tell them maybe touch my hands, reach for my hands, and I would engage the arm to move across. More than their usual range of motion. So if you usually do that, if I put my hands in front of you, you would be forced to go and reach for my hands. So I was trying to really make the exercise more interactive and to be involved in that with them. You know, that makes it a bit more fun. Then for the chair exercise, we're mainly like sit to stand, knee extensions, ankle rotation. Stuff that you can do on a chair really. And people that were doing standing exercise, I was really focusing on the balance side of it as well. So doing any vestibular exercise to challenge the balance, wall squats, hip abduction, pendulum swing, flamingo stance, like anything that will engage the dynamic balance. So yeah, that was good. You know, I'm the type of person that like to put pressure and to motivate a bit too much. And I had experience where the patient was just like, yo, lady, slow down because I'm tired. And it actually humbled me a little bit to know that it's not every time I can just push people the way I want to. I need to really respect how they're feeling and so on and so on. So that's literally where I felt like I grew up as a therapist because I had to adapt more. So yeah, that's really it really. Like I don't have too much to say. But it was a great experience, everyone. Like I truly really enjoyed it. I didn't know I would say that to you because I never saw myself working in a ward ever. Like I remember when I graduated, I was like, I'm gonna work in a private clinic, and I'm not. I mean, I really enjoyed the inpatient world, and I see myself doing it again in the future. We have so many different areas. You know, there is the cancer oncology department, there is the pulmonary department. So it was just good to be in a different world because I know I love MSK, muscle tendon and stuff, but the organs are like the key structures that make us alive. You know, the heart is an organ, the lungs are organs, kidney, and all of that. So yeah, there are very important features in the body that I used to neglect because of my studies, but I feel like it's up to me now to do some CPD or just revise on my own to learn more about it because it was so interesting. So yeah, that's about it. For anyone going through changing in life or have like transition from something they used to know to something they don't know, yo, that's your key moment, that's your golden moment to use yourself beyond what you thought that you could do. Yeah, that's just take every experience that comes to you and embrace it. That's my little motivation talk for you. So yeah, be a go-getter even if you feel uncomfortable at first. Trust me that you will come out of it like a new person with more maturity and more understanding that you may not have before that. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope that it could have helped anyone going through a season of change or any student going through any physio or sport therapy student going through any work experience where they feel like they don't like it. Go for it. And then yeah, my next video will be when I will do the next video. I'm not gonna allow you to get used to me coming every month because I don't even think I could do that. I wish though, but inspiration mode is not activated at all. But thank you for watching the video and see you soon.